Check. 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 You got to check up. You got to check for me, Uncle Moore.
I don't have a check, I want cash.
Thank you. There's that little check band there. Okay, welcome everybody. Just waiting for my desk to come through. Good to see elders here. Gonna do this to me again. Good to see the elders here. Mother Lord, Louise answers. Percy answers. Annie Reed, Uncle Maud answers. Mayor, Deputy Mayor, all you fellows that mean so much to us at the Champion Centre. And everybody at the Champion Centre. Girls, it was great to have you here. And started NAIDOC week. A lot can happen in a year. And it has. And coronavirus really changed things around. And we've got to make sure that we look after each other and get the hand sanitizers. Need to really wash our hands and keep everybody clean and make sure we look after little ones and make sure our elders are looked after. The importance of all our cultures, the elders, we've got to make sure that we keep them safe and strong. And not only elders in Noongar, but elders right across the board. You get to that certain age and it's a bit of a feat. I was talking with Uncle Mort before about reaching certain ages. And, you know, a long time ago there was people dying younger than what they had to. And now, even more so, it was 2020. It's COVID-19. It's something that we all have to deal with together. So whether you're a Noongar or a Waidua, it's the same boat. And it's something that's really brought us together as a community and appreciate things like this and culture. Still being able to paint up and share the knowledge with our young ones coming through, both boys and girls. And I know that a lot of people are going to do some celebrating this week, and it is very important for that to happen on a social scale, on a cultural scale, on a community scale. We've still got to have that respect. 1.5, I see how you're all spaced down here in Lusky. It's good. But, you know, Noongars always love to shake hands, do your cuddle, something you've got to step out of. And I pulled up, I go, I can't do that anymore. So, like that, so little changes, little rearrangements. But the vision's still the same. So I'm going to do a welcome country because it has to be done. I'll do this again. I've got to sound intelligent. But seriously, on a serious note, thanks for coming down and acknowledging. Yep. Thanks for coming to acknowledge Noongar people and how we go about our NAIDOC week. So I'm Elsie, love you. Champion Centre, we love you. All our elders, we love you. All our young ones, we love you. And we just got to make sure that we get through this together, because it could go on for a while. It could go on for 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. But we have to make this change now. So with everybody here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being a part of this new way we do things. And may all the good spirits look after all the Noongar people. And that what we're wearing, that good spirit that goes in and out of our community, we've got to make sure that goes to everybody. And remember, if you do get a little bit down, we've got elders. You can talk to them, bring them up, thanks for them. Internet's a wonderful thing. So Kaya Andrew, and your mum, Andrew, Champion Centre. Wobblewoo. Wobblegum. Wobblewum. Spirit all that. We set a standard here at the Champion Centre and I love it. Good talking, clear talking, and there's appreciation for respect in the culture, not only from Noongar people, but from the wider generation and the wider community, as in all of our Waikato brothers and sisters. Again, hi, Waikato. And I just want to make special mention to our dancers. They're going to be doing it hard this week. A lot of recordings, a lot of difference in just getting that culture across. A lot of waiting for timing and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be really tight and organised for every performance and welcome to countries and flag raisers and all that sort of stuff. So bear with us and we'll make sure that it all gets done properly. So once again, Andrew, and let's have a really good NAIDOC week to all the pilots all around Perth, north, south, east, west. Wherever you are, enjoy the moment and make sure you do the best you can. Andrew.
I'm not very good at this Apple. Okay, fixture now. Alright. I kind of didn't realise that it was insane today, so, but anyway. Can I ask Carol Frost? Carol is our Deputy Mayor, and it's lovely, and thank you for coming down today. I know you're very busy, so I will pass over.
Thanks, Jerry. It's a pleasure to be here. Can I just, for the moment, record our Mayor's apologies? Mayor Ruth Butterfield is very upset that she couldn't come, but she's caught up on another meeting, so her apologies. Good morning, everyone, and thank you to the Noongar Younger Group, Mr. Nigel Wilkes and Alice Kieran. To begin with, I'd like to pay my respects to the Whadjuk Noongar people, the traditional custodians on the land we meet on, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. And thank you for the invitation. Today we are honoured by the presence of our local Aboriginal elders and other Aboriginal community members. Thank you all for tuning in as well if you're online. I'd also like to acknowledge my fellow councillors, Councillor Gary Smith and Councillor Hugh Jones. We also have our CEO, Joan Abyss here, and lovely to see our Executive Director at Technical Services, Kevin Petra. So we do fully support NAIDOC Week, obviously in this very strange system, as was mentioned, very different. NAIDOC Week is held in July each year and celebrates the history, culture, achievements and contributions of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community. This year's theme is Always Was, Always Will Be. And I think that's a great theme. It recognises and celebrates that First Nations people have occupied and cared for this continent for over 65,000 years. NAIDOC 2020 invites all Australians to embrace the ancient history of this country, a history which dates back many thousands of generations. Every year it's encouraging to see the growing numbers of non-Aboriginal people attending NAIDOC celebrations. Usually it's a whole day event with music, entertainment, food and activities for the whole family. As this year's NAIDOC is a different format due to the current environment, The City will broadcast a series of performances through the social media each day this week, so that residents can enjoy and experience some of the strong culture and great talent that is right here in our city. I'd also like to acknowledge the City's Aboriginal Development Team and the work of its members who are central in planning and managing this virtual celebration. I know that this is one will benefit the community as a whole. So well done, Joe. We all look forward to next year when we can celebrate NAIDOC in person together. However, in the meantime, let's take a moment to reflect on this year's theme, and I hope you will enjoy the virtual performances that will be presented across the week. Always was, always will be. Thank you.
I'm just going to, usually I don't read off a script, but I thought this year I actually would try and follow the script. The theme, I think, for me on a personal level, is absolutely amazing because it's kind of what I always say to my own children, and now have been able to say to my grandchildren. We are, and our ancestors were the first people that touched this land, and their footprints will forever be on this space and on this land. And to have our children acknowledge who've been here for over 65,000 years, and we've been here before the pyramids, etc., etc., and to give them a sense of pride about that. I think as we get older, and by no means am I an elder, but as I get closer to maybe that age space, I think to myself, everything that I have learned in being here, I've been here for 12 years, and I adore our elders that we have and that we're able to access, that have been our cultural consultants, and our people that we have surrounding us here at the Champion Centre. We've been hugely lucky in the people that, you know, we get access to. So I applaud you guys for assisting us in our cultural journey as well. Thank you. I always also say to my own children that you have warriors running through your blood, as we were the first people here, and we can acknowledge and go back as far back as we can with our ancestors walking through this space. So always, regardless of skin colour and regardless of where your cultural knowledge is, be proud of who you are and what you believe in around your cultural space. So I think one of the things that we wanted to maintain, we've had time away, like Uncle Nigel said, around COVID. It's made us as staff reflect on what is necessary and what our community needs. And I appreciate my staff making sure that food security, so we were able to ensure that the elders were looked after over the time that the staff weren't here at the centre. So I say that we will always be here as well. We're not leaving anytime soon. The Champion Centre, I believe, even when we are gone, will always be here for our emerging elders and our emerging leaders. So we thank the spirits in this place for keeping us safe and ensuring that we maintain some cultural identity within it. We're very excited to talk to some of our elders and some of our people that do surround us about doing more language here at the centre, more cultural dance at the centre, more activities that maintain that our non-Aboriginal families can also come here and learn who we are and what we are, and how we achieve what we do achieve, even if it is a small thing. And we believe at the Champion Centre we are part of that small cult, and we will always be here. So I appreciate my staff, they are absolutely amazing. always here early in the morning, moving chairs, cleaning chairs, doing all of that stuff. So we did get asked whether we wanted to actually still do this, and we believed that we should do a virtual. This is all new to us, so this is going to be exciting to see how this turns out. But we decided to stay the course and have something for this week. And I'm sure I'm probably not saying the right thing, but if you go onto the city's Facebook page, all of this week, you'll find some little blurbs. You'll also find some bands, some acts, some things like that. So over the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we will be having a closing ceremony. So that'll be here on Friday, same time. So thank you, and I appreciate everybody that came out today. I know it was quite difficult with everything that goes on and is going on in the world today. So we appreciate it. Thank you very much. We've got the smoking ceremony on. Do you want to? We'll go through that and then walk.
Everybody just walk in. That's what the smoke and come back in. We don't want people to get it too long.
Okay. And then are you? Yeah, that's good.
Nice and warm there. Okay, hang on. Okay, there you go. Where you going? Yeah. Over there. Beautiful. Hands off. Look at that line there. Thanks, mate. Some more loose, yeah? Good one. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Mate, you can't stay there too long. Too far. We're just going to run and do this. Well done, mate. Thank you. Yeah. Whatever you are. What is it? Everything around and down.
Like the camera too.
Good, brother. Good, good. Put it around and down. Thank you. There you go. Oh, beautiful. See, look at that. It makes it wide open. Yeah. That's cool, brother. You're right. Right over the shoulders. That's the way. Yeah, good. That's all you got. Thank you, brother. Ah, Joe, good. Cameraman got that.
Hi, Annie. Hello.
I'm just right here. See the face.
Yeah. At least this way.
I love the smell.
Yeah.
Is this smoke going inside?
It's okay. It's not that much.
That's good. Hello. How are you?
I'm so quiet, Nigel.
Go on then. Last one here. Yeah, that's beautiful, lady. That over the top, yeah, good. Like this. That's all those have it, yeah. Well, you come down, that's it. Yeah, well done. Right now, that's me. All good. Cocky Pete! Cocky Pete!
I suppose if they come in around again, you could have given it. I could have brought one your fan on.
That'll climb right up there. See you.
Yeah, probably not. I just opened the 2 doors that side and suck it out.
Got a screen door at the front.
Yeah, I'm playing it.
They did you got the screen door here.
Right, that's good.
In the end, they just go back up and sit.
We're not allowed to.
Are we ready to have a seat?
Next one, next we're going to do is food next.
We got to make some noise.
Food's out there and
Not open anymore.
you go away from your home and you can't take it back. What happens is they can, you get looked after by good spirits, and it's them good spirits that protect you from sickness, badness, and sometimes even death. So, food next. Let's come up here. COVID-19 would have been rusty. That's good. Go back. Go back. Young lot, we need you fellas to help us in this one. We're going to take this out for everybody. All the ladies, keep the rhythm, just like that. All the men, clap your hands. And if you fellas know how to do the dance, I'm out. Young lot! Yeah.